Hi there readers, it's me, Kirsten. I took over the blog for Amanda Evergreen momentarily. It's me who the cunningly brilliant author has placed in the path of danger. She last left you wondering if I'd get off of Naha alive and having accomplished the mission of my fellow knights. I'm here to continue my own story today. Anyway, this is how the story should actually be told. I felt that I had failed in the mission that Patrick had entrusted me to do here on Nada as the native man stormed away from me, anger fuming from his splashing steps down the cobblestone road. I was frozen in foggy confusion mixed with the physical numbness of the rain that still drizzled from the night sky. I needed to find the Draukons and Dragiels. It was high time that I put them all back on their own world, far from civilized systems. I was tired of the troublemakers interrupting my studious endeavors. Not that these creatures would care about respecting my will to learn at college. They were more trash the place with parties type. Known for bending and breaking the rules so far that there were no punishments predetermined for their actions. So that's why I'm here, babysitting duty level like literally 5 million. I didn't have the patience for this at all today if you can't already tell. Yeah, okay. So maybe I'm not as good of a writer as my author, but I'm taking control now. Whatever you do, don't let Amanda edit my work. I can't die, okay? Seriously, I am too important to the story. So, here I am, coming back to write, only to discover that my character has taken over my story. Kirsten was unsettled by the man she met. She wanted to know why he would even bother speaking to a knight if he didn't like the Universail knights. His purple skin was so new, it was both a wonder and an anomaly to her all at once. Space is a big place, a very big and very lonely place at times. No life can survive in space without being prepared to meet it head-on. These people would rather take matters into their own hands on Naha. Though, I, Kirsten, doubt that Patrick would be listening to me. I tried to connect to Patrick's communication frequency, but to no avail. Only static. I was panicked before the Nahadian told me that they didn't approve of the knights, but now the panic was rapidly confining me. The cold rain mixed with my shallow breaths made me dizzy until I felt myself falling. I, Kirsten, awakened at the control center of the Universail Knights in southern Utah. I knew where I was, but everything else was foggy. I didn't know how I got here. My eyelids dropped, trying to push me back into the realm of sleep. My appendages felt heavy as if there were weights placed on top of me. My arms stung as if thousands of needles had been placed into them. Then, it felt as if my skin was burning with hives, an itching sensation so strong that it burned with pulsing pain. There was an odd metallic taste in my mouth, the unpleasantness of it made me feel a bit queasy. I wondered if I had been put under by the doctors at the facility, but it seemed unlikely given that the knights had pulled me off of Naha. Still, I couldn't get the Nahadian man out of my mind. He seemed to have lost hope that his own world could defend itself. I felt it was my duty to help them, even if they didn't want the help. My oath as a Universail Knight was to protect all species across the universe, not just my own. I had a sense of belonging because of my oath, and I would die if necessary to defend the values of my Cheyenne family lines. I didn't fight for the glory of war. I was a knight for the honor of helping others. I joined the knights for the purpose of saving my own people of Earth, and the innocent on Shile. If I was going to defend these people of Naha, I needed them to want my help though. Otherwise, they could turn on me. It's kind of ironic that the very people I am trying to protect could be launching plans to kill me and my friends simply because we are part of an intergalactic union that is built on values of honor and bravery. I suppose it is also time we respected the wishes of those who don't want our influence, but I hate to leave the Nahadians defenseless against the Dragiels. I wished that I could talk to Zeal now as thoughts swirled in my unsettled mind. I longed for his strength, especially for a time as now when I felt that my own strength was fading. I knew that Oziel could assure me that I had done my best on Naha, and I honestly needed that reassurance now more than ever as I considered all the things I should have done.